everyone and welcome back to the Dubai Expat YouTube channel. So guys, in today's video I have the full unboxing, review and watch score of the brand new Zenith Chronomaster Sport for you. The watch was released just 2 weeks ago and some of my friends bought it right away. Luckily, one of them lent me his watch for this video. Before we start, just a quick comment. I won't start the typical Zenith versus Rolex Chronomaster versus Daytona discussion, as the watch is a unique piece made by one of the best watchmakers in the world. All those discussions are just annoying and most of them are just clickbait in my personal view. The reference of the Chronomaster Sport is 0331003600 21.M3100 and the watch will set you back around $10,000. So the Zenith Chronomaster Sports comes in a black cardboard box with the black Zenith logo on top. Inside we find a watch box with a metal Zenith badge on top. Besides the watch box, we have the leather pocket with the Zenith warranty card, and a complimentary first free service to the watch. You usually get this free service if you buy a Zenith at a boutique store. This piece was bought at the Dubai Mall flagship store. Let's have a look at the manual of the watch. As usually, I'm going to show you all pages in a fast forward. So if you want to read something, just pause the video. And time to open the box. And here we go with the watch, guys. The box looks really good and really premium. I love the white leather inlay and metal parts of the box. A cotton glove to clean your watch. And a typical Zenith USB stick with a welcome letter to the Zenith family and some videos on it. Inside we also have a travel case for the watch, which is quite practical, even though I guess I prefer a normal watch roll to transport my watches. And the beautiful Zenith Chronomaster Sport, still fully stickered as it came out of the factory. Time to check the dimensions. So the watch has a weight of 146 grams with all links included. So probably fitted to your wrist it will end up around 136 grams. The thickness of the watch is 13.4 mm. The lug to lug distance is 46.6 mm. The bracelet starts at 19.7 mm. and tapers down to 16 mm. The clasp is 17.8 mm and the diameter of the watch is 40.7 mm. So overall very harmonic dimensions for the watch. Of course the thickness could be a little bit slimmer, but for an automatic chronograph with a date function, this is really good. Inside the watch we have the Zenith Primero caliber 3600. The 3600 is a new movement for Zenith and the newest version of the original Primero movement. The movement beats at 36,000 vibrations per hour, has 35 joules, a column wheel and a lateral clutch chronograph with 60-hour power reserve. You can see a lot of the movement via the case back, what is superb. Great job, Zenith. I guess every watch connoisseur will agree that an open case back is one of the best features a mechanical watch has to offer. The watch features either a white or black lacquered dial with the typical overlapping sub-dials and color theme. We have a minute and hour hand, a chronograph 1/10 of a second hand. The sub-dials measure seconds and minutes for the chronograph, and at the top left we have the normal seconds hand for the watch. The bezel is made out of ceramic for a high scratch resistance and comes with a 10 seconds graduation. On the dial we find beautiful finished indices for the hours with a tip of lume at the inner end. Also the minute and hour hand are filled with lume. The Zenith star is highly polished and applied to the dial. Overall an amazing finishing, and I probably couldn't decide for now if I prefer the black or the white version. They both look amazing. The watch is easy to set and to wind. In the inner and standard position of the crown you can wind the watch. If you pull out the crown to the first position, you can set the date, but only unidirectional. Still nice to have a quick set date. If you pull out the crown into the second position, you can set the time. This will also activate the second stop, so you can set your time very precisely. Push the crown back in and your watch starts to work. With the upper pump pusher, you activate the chronograph, which is the flagship feature of the watch. The seconds hand makes one full rotation every 10 seconds. So when you stop the time, you can not only measure minutes and seconds, you can actually measure 1/10 of a second via the bezel. I guess you all want to see the watch in its full beauty, so let's remove all the stickers now. The case has a water resistance of 100 meter even without the screw down crown, without screw down pushers, and with a sapphire case back, which lets you enjoy the beautiful movement. The front comes with a sapphire crystal as well. The bracelet has no quick release function and comes with normal spring bars. It features a 3-piece link design with the center links polished to a mirror finishing. The clasp is well made and feels sturdy. We have 5 micro adjustment positions, which should secure a perfect fit to your wrist, but again, an easy extension feature would definitely be awesome. And time for a wrist shot. I would say perfect for my wrist. It could be a smidgen thinner, but I am okay with that as it's an automatic date chronograph. So usually these kind of watches are very thick. And time for the lume shot. Sufficient but not great. But again, we speak about a chronograph with quite a loaded dial. So there's not that much of space to fill everything with proper lume. And now it is time for the watch score. The Chronomaster Sport comes with great dimensions and will look perfect on medium-sized wrists around 7 inch, but can also do the job on smaller or bigger wrists. Especially for an automatic date chronograph, it wears amazing. The case has a 100 meter of water resistance, what is more than enough for every normal and sportive situation I can think of, and especially while featuring pump pushers and a normal crown, what increases your convenience while using the watch. The movement works very smooth, has a good power reserve, and of course brings a banger feature with the 10th of a second stop. On top of it, you get a date complication, second stop, and a beautiful finishing that you can see via the case back. The movement is tested in-house to COSC standards. The bracelet and clasp deliver a great quality. The finishing is superb and it feels like great quality while you hold it in your hands. It is easy to use, but a quick extension is missing. Also, the clasp would look a little bit nicer if it would have hidden micro adjustments. For the daily usage, this is an amazing watch. The watch can do everything you need for a daily driver while giving you the robustness of a sports watch. With the beautiful dial and cool features, you will enjoy it even more at the weekend or for sportive activities. The weight has a great balance, and I could imagine putting the watch on a rubber strap to increase its comfort even more. The Chronomaster El Primero is an epic watch, which has a significant history in the watch world and is even better now. I can imagine this watch will be a milestone piece and a game changer for the future of Zenith. The brand is unfortunately not yet at the same level of some of the other high-end luxury watch brands, even though they deliver, in my view, some of the best watches. With $10,000, the watch is of course not cheap and plays in the upper league of luxury watches. A discount will be difficult to get from the Zenith boutiques, but some watches are already floating around on the grey market. If you love the design, you will get a banger watch with an amazing movement from one of the best watchmakers. But you may take a small hit on the value retention as the list price is really high. And with that, the Zenith Chronomaster Sport scores a total score of 77 out of 100, which positions it above the Rolex Datejust, what is an amazing result for a new introduction to the watch world. And with that, guys, we are at the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed this review and unboxing. Let me know what you think about the watch score in the comments. Thank you for watching, stay healthy, and bye bye.